this year.
Yeah.
What 2026 mean? Because, bro, when I tell you,
Yeah.
it's everything.
Yeah. That's actually the time to remove yourself.
Right.
And laser focus, right?
Yeah.
Like,
did you see my story at all on IG?
No, not yet.
Okay.
That's why I sat down the whole time we talked, because, come here, let me see. See how short he is. Not just.
It's all right. For love, is it?
Profiteering music.
Perfect timing.
You always look like a New York gangster, but you're the friendliest man I ever met, man. How you doing?
How are
What's
you?
going on? What's going on?
This is the guy. I've been talking about Ryan. All this. You gotta understand. First of all, before with this loud music, you know what? Let's go to the secret garden.
There's a secret garden.
Listen. Me and Ash were talking yesterday after, like, and he was just like, he told me, he was like, yo, Ryan is dope, bro.
Oh,
and I was
sick.
like,
He's
no,
dope,
but this
dude.
is the thing. This is what I tell people all the fucking time. You know me. I talk about it all the time. I'm like, yo, you gotta find the right people.
I completely forgot.
What you need?
I don't even take the mic out, bro. It's in my pocket.
Oh, go ahead.
What if I leave it just here?
I don't give a shit what you do.
I bet.
I'm a New Yorker, so you know I move, so I'll just be aware of this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm like the goofy one.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But yeah. No, that's just chill, man. He's man, he writing books, bro. I told him, yo, let me make $1 billion and then I'll call you to write my book. Bro.
No. He's definitely good. You know, and we were having a conversation earlier, and I was like, yo, it's just so great when, and you're in the similar situation, or not even similar. You are in that situation where you can pick and choose who you want to work with, and that's the thing that a lot of people, they can't do that shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, you have all these fake ass people out here, right? And it's cool. Listen, I get it. Like, and it's not. What I've learned from me is that I've realized that not everybody is gonna be me, and that used to hurt my business.
Sure.
Because I wasn't working with you. I didn't even want to do anything with you if you weren't on my type of time. And I also realized that I'm not even in the 1%. I'm in probably the 0.5% of how I have values and morals and integrity and character and honor and trust and all that. Not a lot of people have that. Like, and I'm not saying that they're bad, and I've also realized that your good and my good may not mix, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
But it was hurting my business because I needed you to be like me. Oh, you not like me? I can't work with you. Now I've kind of switched it where I can work with everybody, but build with somebody, and you're somebody to build with. Because I'll tell you, and I don't really want to speak about it because clearly there is a camera here or whatever, but I don't want to speak about, like, you blew my mind yesterday on what you said, and it was so simple. And I was thinking about it all night. I'm like, damn, Ryan just gave me, like, it was the key for me to go to somewhere else. And that's why, like, and I appreciate that, because it's like, I'm always, not always, most of the time I'm the oldest guy in the room. And you said something so simple, and it's to be able to, like, and that's what I love about our relationship, is that you know what you know, I know what I know. I don't think I know more than you. You don't think you know more than me. And it's just like, when you're able to be able to just have a conversation and just, again, that just happened. It was super organic. It was not like, we didn't have an agenda to freaking say, hey, listen. And it was just like, yo, bro. And it's gonna stick with me.
I look at the industry we're in, like, the value of relationship goes a long way. Like, you see people who've had a relationship for 20 years and they're able to do the biggest deal together just purely off their word.
Yeah.
And, like, you can't be doing transactional business if you want to, you know, have long-term. I mean, look, I'm 23, so I don't really know the game as much as someone like yourself who's been around. You know, I got exposed to the game quite early. And the thing that's helped me in a lot of really complex negotiations and deals has been just, I hope that the person will choose me over the other one, right? Because sometimes I can't put the best deal on the table, but what I can say is, yo, I will try and operate with the most integrity as possible.
Yeah.
Because look, worst comes to worst, if you call me in an emergency, I will answer whether I'm on the bathroom, right? Like, I probably do that too much. So like, enjoy that moment. But like, you know, same with yourself. We've worked together on a lot of occasions, and you know, you're always there. You always take the call, even if you can't take it. You'll be like, yo,
even
I'll
if
call
I'm
you back
Puerto
after.
Rico.
Yeah.
And in a pool.
Hey, you were in Puerto Rico. I was in a penthouse, bro. I don't normally do that, by the way. But like I was
and listen, just so
Yeah.
you know, this ain't no regular. Fuck that camera.
yeah.
Me and you don't even talk to the camera
Hell yeah.
unless you have something that you want to
Yeah.
say. But it's
100%.
us. I just want Tyler capturing our conversation because I don't want you to feel like it's a podcast.
No,
because it's not.
That's the biggest table I've seen in my life. Yo, imagine someone had to go to school to know how to roll that.
Yeah, for sure.
Dang.
Nah, but it's true. It's like, again, when you find people that know how to work and
Yeah.
how people do stuff, and it's like, all right, you know, that's who I value work ethic. Like you said, morals,
Yeah.
value, integrity. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't, and it's crazy because this business is super, as we know, transactional, and there's transactions that are going to be a part of this business.
Yeah.
You and I, like, again, the initial relationship started from the idea of a transaction, and now look like.
But it didn't work out.
But that's what I'm saying.
That was
then
the
then you
thing.
circle the block.
You
come
could have been
back.
like, fuck that guy.
No, but that's the thing. But that's the thing. It's like, because I think, especially in that situation, the reason why I am the way that I am is because of look at where we're at. Like, I didn't know that was going to be.
for
It was just I just do this, and I think you respected how I handled it.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
It
Because
was a great experience.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I was like, damn, I made a friend, but I didn't do the deal. But that's like a good outcome. Could have
Yeah,
been
right.
worse.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what for me, I'm always about. I always tell people, I make relationships with the people, not the position.
Yeah.
When we first started talking, it was about linking, and again, it became a friend. It was about Ryan. It wasn't about, hey, I'm speaking to one of the partners at Everbloom.
Yes.
It was, I'm talking to Ryan.
Yes.
Because when it starts to be like that, then it's all transactional. Because what happens, and again, you're a partner, whatever, but it's like, let's say you were at Warner Music. I'm just using that as an example. And you're the senior VP of Warner Music, and that's who I build the relationship with. And now because Ryan leaves Warner and you're an electrician, I'm not cool with you
It don't
anymore.
make a
And that's what
difference.
happens is people be like, yo, he's not at Warner no more, so I don't need it.
I know how it is. I mean, like 6 years ago, I was an intern at a small startup. And like within 3 years, that company became $1 billion company.
Yeah.
And I had some sort of status. You know, before that, I was cleaning toilets. Like,
Yeah.
Larry, bro, I was a professional bathroom cleaner in two. No, I was supposed to wait tables. That was what the
Right.
job was supposed to be. But they told me like, nah, you only qualify for clean the bathrooms. And they used to tell me like, you don't even deserve to clean the bathroom.
Yeah.
Which, you know, they were right because I wasn't that good at doing it.
Uh-huh.
But I'll never forget when I first joined that company, like the proper company, the startup. In the office, there were some people that were maybe cold, but there were some people that were like, yo, what do you need? I can help. I can introduce you to this. Like, ask me any questions you want. Those people, I'll never forget that. You know, I'd say, you know, I'm grateful now. I have a little bit more motion.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. God forbid a brother gets some motion, but but you know, I'll never forget those people.
Yeah,
Let's say someone needs someone as talented as them. I'll think about them first.
of course.
But there were also some people that maybe weren't the sweetest, right? And it's a small gesture. What I'm also noticing now, and I want to ask your advice because you've been in the game a lot longer than me. At least from my perspective, a younger guy coming into the industry where I'm seeing like the young guys working faster, doing more stuff, but the problem is they're too transactional. And the more legacy people don't respect that. And then the more legacy guys are getting relaxed, lazy, they don't want to handle talking with the creator. They
Yeah.
complain about creators all the time
Right.
rather than actually get down and dirty.
But they want to make money with him.
Yeah. So, but they do have a good relationships on the industry side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's your advice to a younger person? How do you get yourself in the game if you've just started? Because I don't actually know. I couldn't give any advice because I'm still midway through. But what would you say?
I think, you know, you have to just do, right? We're in an age where you can just do whatever you want, right? If you want to be a shooter, shoot. You have
Yeah.
a phone, shoot. You want to learn how to edit, go on CapCut, start editing. Like, there's really no excuse. From the management side, and I speak about this too, is like, I feel like managers don't understand the word manager, right? Because there's too many that are project managers,
Sure.
or situation managers,
Yeah.
or deal managers, whatever. And that's what I say. I'll keep it at project management, but actual management, it's almost like people have forgotten. And like what you're saying, it's a transaction business. So the younger guy is being raised in transactions. I got to get the money. I got to
Close
get
the
the
deal.
bread. Let's get the
Yeah.
bread. And it's all
Buy the
about money.
Lamborghini and the watch.
But that's all it's about. It's all it's about. And then when it doesn't happen, that's why you have creators that are on the rise, right? Coming up because now they're learning and building in this creator economy. Like it's not a new thing anymore. But they're coming up and it's just like it's about money. And it's like sometimes you can't always make the money. And you got to put a play together and build a relationship to make the money.
Yeah.
Right? And I really think it's a society thing. And what generation you get raised in, even my generation, right? And like what you said, you have the legacy people. Like I just have happened to evolve, and I get it. Like it's for me to go into a meeting to speak with a 70-year-old CEO. I'll throw a suit on, whatever.
Yeah.
They'll respect me. I know I got to shake your hand, a firm handshake. I got to look in your eyes and have these conversations. The reason why I'm in LA is because I was on a Zoom and having a conversation. It's like, hey, you know what? I like to do in person. I'll come out there.
Yeah.
And that's really what it is. And people value that. The legacy people.
Yeah, but the young guys are on Discord.
Right.
They're trying to do a Discord call. They don't want to talk. They don't want to meet.
And that's what I
They're
deal
busy.
with. A lot of the creators are like that too. And it's like, sometimes it becomes frustrating, but for me, I like to be the liaison for that, right? Because I'm not just a manager, but I can speak creator and I can speak business, right? So if the 70-year-old CEO tells me something, I know how to translate that message to the 20-year-old creator. Now, it may take a little bit longer for the 20-year-old creator to get back to me to translate it because it takes a minute for them to talk or communicate because they don't like to be on the, but there's certain things. It's like, I like to be transparent. I like efficiency. And I understand this world. I get that. But communication can't just be with your thumbs. And that's what's happening. And it's so much longer, right? Like, so it's like, if I need an answer, me and you could text all day. But I know there's two things that happen. Like when we need an answer, it's either voice note and be like, okay, let's just get it. Or, yo, you free, can I call you?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be within a couple of minutes. You know, whether you're busy, it doesn't matter. We get on the phone and it's like, okay, cool. Rather than, oh shit, because I'm sure, just like me, you got a bunch of texts, a bunch of emails, and it's like, oh shit, you know, we gotta do that. When it could have been this, and in 5 minutes we would have got the answer.
You just got to cut all the bullshit, right?
And that's what they don't want to do. And people like to think that they got motion.
They take themselves too seriously, bro.
And I call it the treadmill syndrome. It's like you on the treadmill and you're moving. 100% you're moving.
But you're moving nowhere.
But you're in the same spot, my guy. What we doing here? Because you want to look like. Nah. And that's why, like, I'll be who I'm gonna be. I don't try to. I told you this. I'm not trying to be younger. I'm trying to be me. And what I'm trying to do is to, like, questions like this. Again, in your field, it's like I told Tyler. I'm like, yo, I'm about the human aspect. I've told you this. Like, I am about, hey, what could I do to help the next generation? What can I do to help anybody? I can help somebody else. You know, when I'm talking to a 65, 70 or whatever, the CEO could be 38. It's who am I dealing with, and I meet people where they're at. That's the biggest thing.
You know, similar to you, some of my clients are some of the biggest names in the world. YouTubers, you know, modern day celebrities, right? And I'll never forget the advice I got from a very experienced industry person I look up to. They told me, hey, try and separate it. Don't get yourself too deep. Like, you know, don't be available after work hours. You got to have a life. And I realized, like, I enjoy this shit. This is fun to me.
Right.
Like, looking after clients is a great thing, but also, like, I just enjoy being in this space.
Right.
Hearing about what someone's done. They just hit a milestone. Creators gone from 1 million to 10 million subs. You know, they can finally look after their family. Last night I was having dinner with, maybe I won't say their name, but a big content creator. And one of their former editors learned the game from him and now runs a channel just as big, making insane amounts of money. And I'll never forget when I met that editor guy. By the way, he's got his own brand now. He's built his own success. Like, shout out to him. When I met him, I remember him saying, like, yo, I need to make my goal for the next year. This was 3 years ago. Goal for the next year is I want to make 30K so I can help my mom, look after her, you know, help her renovate her broken roof in her home. Bro, this guy makes like 100K a month now. And he's like 19 or 20 or something. You know, and I think about, that's one thing, but more importantly to me, it's like, I will stay in a house with I mean, because like I'm in my 20s too, a bunch of the creators are in our 20s. Maybe if I was 30, it would be a little bit different. But I will go get an Airbnb with a bunch of creators and like we'll hang out. We'll introduce people to each other. Because like this industry, the industry side's tough, but being a creator is also quite lonely as well.
100%.
Right? Like sitting there making videos all day. People think they just put out a video and it looks luxury. Now they spend 16 hours a day hustling. Some of these people, it's all they do.
Right.
You know, I was with one creator in his home, literally for 3 weeks straight. I just watched it. That's all he does.
Mm-hmm.
He'll go to a car, edit at a party. He won't go to the party. It's just, you know, you got to be in with the shiz to know what's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way when I got that advice from someone I respected. Like, disassociate yourself.
But that's the old.
Double down
older?
in this bit.
Older?
Much older. Kids.
No. How old was this person?
50 something.
I'm 51. Right?
Yo, you a different one though.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
You're doing it right.
The thing is that there is a lot of, again, people in my age group that they can't understand a 19-year-old making, like, to me, when I hear shit like that, I'm like, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
Because I care about the next generation. Now, my thing is like, all right, you're making this money and that's awesome. I just want to make, like I would literally say, make sure you're good, you know, tax, whatever, wherever you are, just make sure you're good. Because I got financially literate late in life, right? So it's like, and now you're making this money sooner. Are you good? That's all I care about. It's not like, all right, well, let me make money. Like, what are we? What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
The thing is that, like we was talking earlier, you always hear my generation talk about, you know what, these kids today, they wouldn't make it in the 80s. They couldn't make it, and I always,
this ain't the 80s.
but that's the thing. And I always say, you know what no one ever says?
Yeah.
You wouldn't make it today.
Nah.
How about that?
That's facts.
How
For
about
sure.
that?
Yeah.
But that's the thing is that it's you gotta understand. We gotta understand each other, and that's the problem, because it's twofold. It's two different societies that everybody that we grew up in. It's an age thing.
Sure.
We come from respect your elders, right? This generation is, some people do, but it's you know, it's not Mr. Rodriguez, it's Mike.
Yes.
Right? I would never do that. And not that it's a bad thing. It's just, it's evolvement, and you have to evolve.
I also think that, you know, the industry obsesses over the stars of today, but not the stars of tomorrow. I have a lot of respect for Mr. Beast, Jordan Matter, you know, names like that, Stokes Twins. These guys have set the standard and are going to inspire a lot of kids to become, you know, giants, future giants. However, the industry hyperfixates over these guys. They're like, yo, we need to do business, we need to work with these guys, we need to do a deal. And they be hanging out with them and disregarding the guys who are going to be the next Mr. Beasts of the world, right? Those are the guys people like us are spending our time out. I spend my time in the Discords, in the Airbnbs, in the house parties, whatever, with the guys who I think are going to be the next ones, because I can't compete with, you know, the top dogs, you know, all these big guys managing these creators or doing deals with these creators. But I know when 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, it's a long-term game for me. I was talking with a creator last night and I said, it's a multi-decade game.
Yeah.
He's not in it as a creator. No, you're not in it as a manager to make some quick money now. You in this to literally, the game to win is where everyone wins, right? Not to go in and just make a quick buck and get the fuck out. Because I've seen some managers coming in here. You're a breath of fresh air. Mike is a breath of fresh air, right? Look, there's a lot of great managers I know. I could list the name of tons. If I listed a few, you know, I'd leave out others by accident. But you care about your clients. It's like family to you. Genuinely look out for them. And you know, having negotiated together in the past, like, don't get me wrong, everything you did, I was like, okay, I definitely think that's the best interest of the client. Maybe not my interest, but you did that.
But you understood it.
I understood it, and I respected that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times people be like, yo, let me, you know, this, that, and the other, play dirty tactics. You was always clean. But I just think more guys like you is what we need. People that really give a shit about the client, right? Not, let me make some money, let me exploit them, put them in a freaking 360, and they'll hate the industry. A lot of people hate the industry because of bad industry players.
Absolutely.
But they can make a lot of money, bro.
But this is the thing, is it becomes like, anybody could be a manager. There's no, I mean, they have schools
You
now.
just need the relationship.
Right.
And you got to know how brand deal works.
and
Pretty simple.
that's what happens. But it's like, then people get caught up. Like, and this is what I say about, and it's not all young managers, right? I came through. I was a child when hip hop came,
Sure.
right? I saw the stuff that, and I was always business. I was always like from 10 years old. Like, I come from entrepreneurs, right? And I saw what was happening with hip hop. I saw what happened. This was obviously pre-influencer creator.
Yeah.
So when this came around, I said, oh, this is the same thing. This is literally the same thing. And I'm not gonna allow talent to get taken advantage of. I've seen brands get taken advantage of. There's a lot of things, and it's just like, again, it becomes the humanity aspect of it. But these younger creators, right? If you sit there, it's like, Ryan, he's gonna be a creator. Cool. I'm gonna be his. You say, hey, Mike, you know what? You're good with people. I want you to be my manager.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And we're the same age. Well, give or take a few years. What happens now, because of what we're growing up in, what kids are growing up in, I start to see Ryan getting the exposure. I'm here to manage him.
Yeah.
But now you get free clothes, free food. Oh, you made 500 out? Damn. You made 1,000?
Yeah.
Oh, you made 2,500? Oh, you made 5,000? Now it's like, well, hey, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And now I want to get out of my role because now I want to be an influencer, right? And a lot of people now say, especially me, shooting something like this.
Yeah.
I'm 51 years old. I did what I had to do, and now I'm building my brand for a purpose. I was telling Tyler, I was like, yo, I want to do purpose. My purpose is for purpose.
Yeah.
Right? And it's impact. I'm doing shit for impact. It's not for, look, if it turns out to be something, great.
Yeah.
But I'm still doing how I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But I didn't do this at the like as soon as I started. It was my nephew and then his girlfriend, who's now his wife. Like, once they were okay, it was like, okay, then I started to even just get other clients.
Yeah.
Then to a point, it's like, damn, I can do some stuff for me. I could, and now help from an industry level. I don't want to just be able to, I want to make impact beyond just one person.
Yeah.
Beyond just the talent or just my roster here, or even within, the company 16. Like, I want to be able to help. And that's where it comes from. But again, the younger people are looking so much on, I always talk about this, it's perception, right? If I'm a fan of Ryan, right? I've seen Ryan do his thing, whatever, and as a creator, I gotta get to Ryan. Right? And I sit here and it's like, I see you walking by the hotel. Oh my God, Ryan, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how you doing? You're a nice guy, right? I'd be like, yo, bro, can I take a picture with you? Sure, no problem. What we do, sit here, boom, take a pic, right? We sit there, and then what do? I'm gonna post, me and Ryan about to get to work. You have no idea who the hell I am. But I just saw you, I took that picture because I want the perception. Now it's different if I know you, we have conversation, yo, Ryan, we about to do this. Like, whatever the conversations we had, boom, like we're really about to do something. Yo, bro, let's take this picture. All right, cool. Boom, we take a picture. Me and Ryan get to work. Me and Ryan are really getting to work.
Yep.
But it's perception, but there's a foundation. And I always tell people, you got to show. I preach this. You know this. We're in an age you have to show everything.
Yes.
I'm at that point, I don't have to prove shit. You got to show.
Yes.
I don't need to prove, but a lot of people feel like they need to prove.
Yeah.
And it's like, you got to prove it to yourself. Forget about anybody else. Just do what you got to do, but just show it. And that's why it's weird, because like when I first came into this, I didn't think I'd be fucking in front of the camera. I'm cool with it. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the intent. I didn't come into this for that. I just think that I have a voice and I'm able to talk and people can see me. Like, damn, that's a real dude. Regardless whether you like how I move, how I don't, you're going to know I'm a genuine person.
Yeah.
And you're going to know, like, damn, I didn't realize that there was people out there like that in that position.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. And people actually give a shit.
You know, what I like is this sentence that I just think about every day. It's like, do things differently, right? When I first entered the game I'm in now, the world of business I'm in now, we looked at our competition and we thought, dang, these are multi-billion-dollar companies.
Right.
And they have all these relationships. They have a lot of money to spend on acquisition of clients. But what they don't have is much time. They're busy.
Yeah.
And either if they're busy at their own accord or they're just busy because they got a lot of shit to do.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, wait, where are they not spending their time? With the clients. So instead of focusing on sales, 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 let me close some deals. Let me go and build trust within the industry.
Yeah.
Let me go, and within not the industry first itself, the clients. Because once you build trust within the clients, one person becomes a word of mouth and another and another. And when it comes to these billion-dollar companies flying someone out on a private jet, like literally I've seen people do that, you're able to win the deal because you were on Discord that one night. You know, you were available whenever they needed to call you. Or you just had an idea that maybe helped them in one regard. You didn't want to do business now. Like, I always thought best sales strategy is to do business now and afterwards keep the relationship warm.
Right.
But what, you know, we've learned, and all folks who've you know, taught me a lot of things, is to be friends first, do business later.
Yeah.
Then that way the scale of business can be bigger. Like, I did a deal that was in the tens of millions of dollars, and it came from, I want to choose you guys over other partners because I feel comfortable working with you guys. I feel
Right.
comfortable working with you. And I'm like, damn, is that justification to do a massive deal? You know, you could get better terms maybe from somewhere else, but like, do you want to go to sleep at night knowing, you know, you're comfortable with who you're in bed with in business? And it just makes me think, wow, is it really like,
It is. Because I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
that statement right there, with doing
things
what we did
differently?
with you?
100%.
I sleep perfectly fine.
Hey, I sleep fine too, especially now that we did it.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing, is that there's no worry.
Yeah.
There's no worry. I tell you, it's refreshing. That's why when we linked yesterday, it was like, yo, bro, we got to do more shit, because
Oh,
it
yeah.
becomes the comfortability.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just you know, understanding. Once you understand, everything is just, to me, is easy, and understanding even understanding for something not to happen.
Yeah.
And everybody doesn't get that. They'll be like, yo, how come it didn't happen though?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't, for whatever the situation, it did not work. You didn't do. But that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Friendship was there. There's a relationship.
Yeah.
And like, it's a nurturing thing. Like, that's the thing that I don't think a lot of young people, forget about managers, whatever, don't know how to nurture relationships, because they're not so tangible. A lot of relationships are in your ears.
Yeah.
A lot of relationships are right here on the phone.
Yeah, yeah.
So there is no, hey, like, thank God. Like, and that's why, like, when I might have told you this, but like, when I met you and just how you move, it's like, all right, that makes me feel good for your generation, because there's people like you.
Thank
You're
you.
setting the tone.
Thank
right?
you. Hopefully, learning from you with the content stuff. Hopefully, some other young folks can.
Hold on, this is my partner. Like, let me just. Hold on. Yo,
Hey, brother.
did you see my story?
No, I haven't seen your story.
Okay, so I'm just telling you, I'm shooting, and it's you're on speaker, so I'm shooting another day in the life.
God.
Oh, actually, RJ, I'm with Ryan from Everbloom. There you get.
RJ, how you doing, my friend?
Yo, that's so crazy. So really quick, and
Sure.
me and him had a conversation. I'm not speaking about it on camera yesterday.
Yeah.
The three of us have to get on a call, so I'm gonna set this up.
100%.
No, like, for real,
RJ, it will be a
Yeah,
pleasure.
no,
I've heard
yeah.
so much about you, man.
bro.
I look forward to connecting with you too, man.
Let's do it, brother.
It's been, you know, Mike is the man. And
Hey.
he's spoken nothing but great things about you. And whenever he does that, it's always legitimate, like real people.
Of course, man. Of course, man. Likewise, brother.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, I'm telling you. There's Ryan said something so
Telling me?
yo, bro, he said something, I'm not gonna tell you details, but he said something so small, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, I said, we gotta get on the call with RJ, because we've been, yo, I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you. You're gonna be like, yeah, and it's so simple. Why the fuck didn't we think of that? But I'll tell you when I holler at you when cameras
well,
are.
what I gotta talk to you about, I don't think we can put on camera anyway, because about this Tubi project. So
Okay. So I'm done. Actually, what time you have to leave?
In like 5 minutes, maybe.
All right. So I'll call you back in like 5 minutes. I'll have
Okay.
I'll have Tyler shut the camera off and say
Cool.
it's super restricted. Nah, but I'll call you.
all right, cool.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, one of my clients got like an issue with monetization, And
For YouTube or Facebook?
yeah, but I just texted a friend at YouTube, and their channel's back.
Oh, perfect.
This is like cool, bro. W YouTube, bro.
Of course.
W YouTube.
W YouTube. for
YouTube.
that.
I love YouTube, man. YouTube, you've been making so many people's livelihoods, man. A lot of these kids, bro, like, you'd be surprised. I have a friend with a single mother. He's like, he has so much respect for her. He's grown up. She was working multiple jobs to put food on the table. And he's at his first, like, just under 100K a month.
That's
Bro,
fire.
he was making like 5K until the last few months.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine the feeling, like, your family is proud of you. As a kid, that
Right.
is not easy to get, but it's possible in a game like this.
Yes.
So they look, I used to be in banking, fintech, and my bosses were making good money. However, they used to be like, YouTube ain't a real job. Like, yo, what kind of real job pays you 10 times more than one? Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. And that becomes my generation. They're upset because a 14-year-old is making more than them. It's like, oh, I've been working. Why don't you, instead of being upset,
Yeah.
why don't you help them?
Yeah, bro.
I'm not saying you can help everybody.
Dude, it's crazy.
But help the kid, like have a conversation, understand the kid. Like that's the whole thing. Tyler will tell you. Me and Tyler just met today.
Yeah.
Right? I met him through guy Johnny. Shout out Johnny. I've shouted
Shout
you
out
out
Yes,
a few
Johnny.
times, Johnny. But Johnny couldn't do it. I reached out to Johnny to shoot this, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna send my guy Tyler." And I said, "You know, hey, let me speak to Tyler on the phone. You know, get the energy, whatever."
Yeah.
But off camera, he'll tell you. I was like, "Yeah, how did you start? Why'd you do that?" Like, I want to know about you.
Yeah.
You're not just a fucking camera guy.
Of course.
Right? And
of
that's the
course.
problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's everybody gets put in a box.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a shooter? Oh, okay. I don't need to. You have no idea.
Everyone's
Nobody-
a him.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly. And that's
Because we all were maybe in a different position one day. You know, the CEO started off as an assistant.
Absolutely.
So don't be an asshole to the assistant, because the assistant will be your boss one day,
Yeah.
potentially.
No, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. And I just can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. You know? Yeah, I was so happy that RJ. I'm glad that we got to, because we're dealing with some stuff that clearly we can't talk about.
Is RJ in New York too?
Huh?
Is he in New York?
No,
too?
he's in Atlanta.
Oh, dude, I've been trying to go ATL, bro.
No, ATL is there.
What's that rap song? ATL Draco. ATL.
But Ash is in there, so is another guy, Ray Daniels, that I work with. He's down there. RJ's down there, so that's become like almost like a second home.
Man.
I know I'm coming back out here in March.
You coming to LA again before
Yeah,
summer?
because 16th is doing like a 16th summit, like
Dang.
a 2-3 day thing. So the end of March.
I've been calling him Walla this whole time.
Well, that's
Is it Whaler?
It's Whaler, yeah.
Walla? Walla?
Whatever. Yeah. Whaler Group, and they
Voila.
have voila.
Walla.
But yeah, no. So yeah, I'll be out here. But nah, this was dope, bro.
You coming to VidCon?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Literally, me and this RJ had a conversation with RJ, the
Yeah.
president, because what I like what RJ wants to do with 16th. It's like, hey, we have to have a presence at these creator events.
We should.
So it was like they literally sent a calendar. Who wants to go to which one? There needs to be a presence. So me and RJ, like, you know, we're like in tandem, and we had a call last Friday. All right, look, these are the events that we want to go to. You know, we looked at the calendar, our schedule. So that's what we're gonna do. VidCon is one of them, because I think one of RJ's clients is gonna be at doing something at VidCon.
Okay.
So I think we'll do that. I want to do DreamCon. I want to do. You heard of DreamCon?
Honestly, man, for me, it's just VidCon and VidSummit, only because YouTuber focused.
Okay.
But then I've been to like more of these like TV show ones as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know what DreamCon is. What's that about?
DreamCon's in Houston.
Yeah.
And it's.
Do you know when it is?
Huh?
Do you know roughly?
In July.
Okay, same kind of time period.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, in July. So I was told by somebody from YouTube, like, listen, DreamCon is for you, especially me. I'm very much into the culture aspect of stuff.
Yeah.
She's like, that's where culture is now. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool. But yeah, it's just building out, and I feel like this, especially this year, I'm like in a space where I'm like, there's people that talk what I say. People can say, they can have the same knowledge. I just know people don't talk like me. And I'm not saying talk like me, New York kind of. I'm not saying that. It's just that for me, it has nothing to do with the New York, as much as I'm pro New York,
Yeah.
right?
You
It's
don't go
genuine.
I've never seen you go to a creator and say, hey, you know, like it just feels like I'm older than you, you're younger, you know, sunning them. I've seen you, it's like, I get you, sick, let's, you know.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of, like, I saw this one guy, walked up some creators, I could see the vibe was like, I can't wait till this guy leaves. Bro.
Yeah.
Just like that warmth. I mean, your clients, they speak highly of you, and you know, you make them feel at home. And that's because you genuinely care. It's not might always be like this.
Yeah.
This is why I say he knew you in real life, bro.
No, but for real. And it's what, if anybody can learn anything, like, it's how I move is I see people.
Yes.
All it is. I see, that's why I like to have conversations. You know, people be lazy. Let me tell people, yo, don't be lazy. Take an extra half hour. Do a half-hour call, discovery, something. Because that's what happens is that people are just fucking lazy. I don't sit there and think I know what Ryan, Tyler, I know. Yo, you know what you should do? Who the fuck are you? You don't even know me. You just met me. Imagine if I just met Tyler. I'm like, yo, you know what I was thinking? You should go fucking do this. And be like, fuck, you don't even know what or
I
how.
agree, but then after a while you realize how much work it takes and how tiring it gets. And low-key, like, you know what? If you don't got the energy for it, just be lazy, bro.
No, but that's what it is.
Just be lazy.
Yeah.
It's not worth the effort, bro. No, I'm just
No. But that's the thing. And people say, hey, what should I do to start creating? First of all, find something. You got to be passionate about it and you got to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you have to love what you do.
100.
And now there's a bunch of competition. And that's why I say the cream going to rise to the top, regardless. Just because you can shoot content doesn't mean you should. Everybody can. They have the capabilities to shoot. I have a phone. I can shoot all day.
Fact.
But just because you can make a jump shot doesn't mean you should be in the NBA.
Yes.
And that's what it is too. Like, a lot of people got to understand there's levels to this shit, and that's okay. If this is still a new space, that's why you have people, yo, we got to get to the top of the top.
Yeah.
I get it, but that's because that's what you think, and that's the greatest.
Yeah.
There's a whole world here that is going to take that. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. There's going to be, my goal is for the 25-year-old, hey, I would love my son. When they're done with sports, whatever, hey, take over whatever I've created.
Yeah.
You rock out. It's time for me to, fade into the sunset.
Yeah.
You know? But the thing is that I spoke with some guy, shout out to Leroy. Ash introduced me to him.
Leroy Jenkins?
No. Nah.
Just play.
That's my man Storm. That's right. Because I go by the IG. It's Storm, actually, is his name. But he's in my age group, and like he said, we're not supposed to be still fighting. The only reason why people in my generation are still like fighting, like just to say, like metaphorically speaking, is because the next generation is not. They're not fighting, and I'm supposed to be over here while you guys fight, and I'm supposed to help, but nobody's doing it. So that's why the work ethic. I'll run circles around 20-year-olds. Dead ass. I turn into a pumpkin at 10:30. I don't need to be out, but like I make my time. Seriously, I make my time efficient. I wanna. What are we doing? How are we doing that? And sometimes, because I am a creator too, sometimes I go off, and I spend too much time. But for this year, like I'm really locked in this year to, hey, make sure your time is efficient and execute. I don't want to talk about the meeting, for the email, for the call, I'll do that initial call sometimes. Yeah. But sometimes I won't.
Yo, it's Mike on the map. Mike's here, bro. Yo, if you out there and need representation, you know the call, bro.
Yeah, call me so I can give you to somebody else, because I don't want no. Nah.
Sick, man.
Nah,
well,
it's all good.
Is it okay to wrap?
Yeah, bro. I told you this is not no. If you gotta go.
Yeah, I'm
You have all your stuff.
Bro, I'm heading off to Soho House now, meeting with another friend.
But how long are you gonna be there though?
Afterwards, I'm going to Waldorf.
Oh, that's right here.
Oh, really? So I'm coming back here, 2:30 till 3:30 for another meeting, and then I have a dinner at 3:30, 4:30 till 5:30. It's just gonna be a long day, bro.
Yeah. No, because I'm literally after our meeting. Take your shit.
Oh yes.
Literally after, and take your DJI. That's what it's called, right? DJI.
What you doing? What you doing? Wait,
Yeah.
Is it good? Yeah. You were saying?
See? No. I was saying that I'm going to Soho House after my meeting.
Oh, really? What time?
The meeting should be 3 to 4, so I'm probably gonna be there like around 4:35.
Okay. I might hop by. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
But maybe like 5:30. We'll see.
Yeah, it's all good.
Bro, like,
So good.
gosh, organizing all these things when you're visiting in town,
That's what I'm saying.
man. Because you don't live here, obviously. You're in New York.
No,
It
man.
must get hectic. Do you try and fit everything in, or you just kind of go with the vibes?
Here,
Yeah.
when I'm
you're-
out here, yes, I try to, and now I was ODing, and
What
I
does
was
ODing mean?
oh,
Overdose.
yeah, like
Oh.
I love that.
Is
See?
that like what people say?
I love that. I love that. Yeah, no, like, yeah,
You're
like
overdosing? Okay.
No, but I was trying to cram in too much, and I wanted to make sure that I'm on time because I'm very punctual. So I didn't want to try to go. I was literally going to try to go to YouTube, shooting YouTube, maybe go to the lighthouse again, but it just didn't. Life happened how it was supposed to. So I'm not forcing anything.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, "Yo, right, you cool?" And when we spoke yesterday, yeah, I'm right. All right, cool, bet.
Hey, you're
Let's just do that.
Anytime Mike's about, I'm about, bro.
Yeah, nah.
I will always. You always make time for me. So.
Of course.
The city is mine. The city is mine.
Ready? Okay.
Wait for Ash. Okay. Yes, sir.
Good.
Looking like you got that cocaine out of. looking like. Man, looking like $1 million, B.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's what we looking for.
Yo,
Gotta look like what you looking for.
if
right?
you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion meetings, B.
Facts.
If you know, you know, B. LA. Gotta bring out the finest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look like a mob boss, though.
What's the ETA?
You know what I'm
250
saying?
Perfect. 253. That's it right there.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Not facts, though. I was Ryan.
Oh, he was dope.
Okay.
I had to tell him.
Yeah.
I had to tell him because he kept looking at the camera.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
talking like a pod. I said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, bro."
Yeah. He's like, camera's off, B.
I was like, "You talk to me." B."
Yeah. Yeah, he said action, B.
Yo, and when he went to the me and Tyler were talking, I was like,
Mhm.
and I told her, I said, "Yo, right, yo, this is just whatever."
Right.
He's like, "Yo," because he had his stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, this is," he likes it. However he wants.
Right.
You just
Mhm.
just talk to me, bro.
Right.
We here. Nah, Ryan is a good dude, bro. And what was dope is that we were able to speak about how we met and the deal didn't get done.
That's good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where should I go? I see something with like escalators. Yes. Oh, okay. Perfect. Oh, right here. Perfect. Oh, hold on. They're not coming with us. Yeah, you got it.